Hi Virgo, welcome to your monthly oracle reading for February. So this will be a love and romance focused reading. I am using a lot of different cards, so just bear with me. I've already shuffled one deck, which is the numerology cards, and also love and romance. I'm going to be pulling one of those. And this one is like healing love angels, but I'll write down the name at the bottom as well. So I will be showing your energy and what's going on in regards to the person or soulmate that you're interested in, whoever it is that you have on your mind, and then give you an idea of what they may be feeling or experiencing in regards to you as well. Keep in mind it could be reversed. You could reverse it, the energy. So it's really take it as however it is that you think. All right. So let's get started here. I do feel in some union. You feel there's a stage right now that's come to a close or a completion. Okay, so maybe you had an argument and you're like, okay, no, I'm done. Or maybe you feel that this person, it's not what you thought, like who you thought they were. And you're like, I think maybe I'm deserving a little better. So it could work out in different ways. There's some sort of completion or rebirth happening in your life. So even if you're partnered up with someone, it could be one phase that you have together is coming to a completion, and maybe you're starting a new cycle. Maybe you're having children, or just the dynamics are shifting in some way. So I'm not saying that it's like a breakup or things are over, but for some people, I do feel like this is like a completion where the purpose has been served of your union, and you're thinking of like it's best to go separate ways and stuff. All right. I also see like this environment shift. There's something that's happening in your environment. So you could be, living with this person, or maybe you have children with them. But I feel like there's some changes that are happening in regards to your environment. I also feel for some of you, you're really considering the environment where you live in regards to love and your relationship. Maybe they're far, and maybe you feel like you need to move closer to them, or maybe you need to move in with them. So you're really considering, how your environment is playing a role, that's like related to your union, or something in that way. So environment's a big part. Like you might be feeling you need to fix your environment in some way in order for this thing to happen, to get going within the relationship. All right, so that's a little bit, when I talk about location, it could mean like a lot of different things. Okay, so it could even be that like you're moving to them, or they're coming to you. You could be like living like a very long distance from each other. Like it could be oceans apart. All right. So parenting's coming up. So for some of you, you could have children with this person. You might even be thinking of like they're your kind of person you feel like you could see yourself having children with. But it's also, I feel, saying there's like it's like a parent-child relationship. I'm feeling that, and I think the Virgos are taking this energy a little bit more, because this is falling on your side, where you're playing more of like the parent, like I feel like you're mothering or fathering, like you feel like you're fathering or mothering the person, like they're a little bit childish. They're coming out very childish, okay? So like there needs to be a balance. So like ask yourself, like, is this person, because sometimes, like at our work or where we want to like execute these energies, like of, managing or, supervising or parenting, like sometimes when we're not doing it in our work, we might do it in our relationship. So you want to make sure like you're channeling that energy, that, fatherly or motherly energy in the right direction. Okay. Like, because I'm feeling like it's someone's doing it with their partner, okay? And it's kind of like, it's like this, like one of you is up here, like you're kind of like like giving too much advice or telling the other person what to do, and you're not like at equal ground, like as partners. So one of you is mothering or fathering the other. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. So, ask yourself, like, is this the kind of relationship that you see yourself in? Okay. They're in, maybe on your end, maybe you need to take like a step back, or like they need to take a step back in some way, or maybe just it needs a bit of like space. Okay. The relationship. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I don't know. Like when I say it, like people are like, oh yeah, that's totally my situation. But I feel like when I'm saying it, it's like all over the place. So just please tell me like what you feel from this. Um, from their end, I do feel like this person is, sorry, I'm looking down because like I have the cards here. But I do feel like they're surrendering to what is, like whatever it is they were hoping for or wanted from the situation. I feel like they're seeing it for what it is, and they're like, okay, like it is what it is, whatever. And they're just kind of like going with the flow and surrendering and just kind of letting go and letting God type of thing. Like I don't see them like taking any action or, making any decisions. They're just like, maybe you gave them like an ultimatum or a talk, and they're just kind of like, whatever, like they're just kind of like going with the flow. And maybe this is like frustrating you a little bit. Okay, it's like kind of like that parent child. It's like, go clean your room, go clean your room, and they're not cleaning their room. They're just like just letting things go, and you're like, what the heck, you're getting frustrated. Okay, so yeah, this might be you, maybe that's them. Okay, and I do feel like this person's like a very patient person. Okay, this is what they're coming up as, that they still have hope for the situation. They feel like they need to be patient to get like the certain like outcome that they want to get from it. Okay, so I am seeing that they are being very patient in this situation in regards to you. Okay, and that might be even part of their life purpose, their life path is to develop this quality within themselves, to be a little bit more patient. So maybe they were impatient and now they're like trying harder to be a little bit more patient with everything. Okay, so they're exercising patience. So if it's you, like maybe you're trying to organize your environment or leave one environment to go into another, like they're witnessing this and they're being patient with whatever it is that you're going through too. All right. Yeah, I don't know if this person feels a little hurt, but maybe they're like extra sensitive. But I'm really seeing them like just kind of like surrendering, going with the flow, saying, okay, whatever happens, happens, and just kind of like going inward and reflecting. And they need some healing time. Okay. I'm seeing them like they're healing. Could even be maybe they take to heart things that you say. Maybe if you're over like critical of them, like they take it to heart like a little too much, and they might withdraw into their own shell. So I am feeling like this person needs a lot of healing. Okay, and also like patience with themselves. So they might even have like emotional outbursts, like they're up and down and like roller coaster ride. You might even be confused with like what they're feeling, like they just comes out of nowhere sometimes. I feel like this month they need to like spend some time in their own feelings and thoughts and just kind of heal with whatever it is that they're going through. Okay, so maybe they have some deep rooted like issues that they need to solve, but also, this person could also be very healing as well. Like I'm getting that too, where you feel maybe very comfortable with them because there's something in them that helps soothe something in you, or you feel very comfortable being around this person. Okay, so let's see what's going on for your love messages. Whew, I hope it makes sense. Yeah, a lot of like, there's like a shift of energy. There's a lot of changes. Like this month is going to be like, I feel like a lot of conversations are going to take place. Yeah. All right. So this situation is calling for you to have faith. So whatever like feelings of instability you might have, like if you're disappointed or anything like that, this is saying, trust in the timing of the situation to unfold as it should. Okay, so just hang in there. they're also hanging in there. There's a lot of like patience happening, and it's asking for you to have trust and faith in the universe that all is being aligned the way that it should, okay? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, so very soon there's going to be an answer to something, or maybe there's like someone you want to meet. Like this is saying very soon you're going to have that meeting with this person. Very soon they're going to come into your life. Okay, so trust that it's going to happen sooner than you feel or think it's going to happen. All right, for those of you waiting to get married, that's going to happen sooner than that you think it's going to happen. All right, so you might go to vacation. All right, you might meet someone that's in a total different time zone than you. All right, and you might click and have like a little, who knows, Vegas one night, like a marriage or something. But it's saying, clearly decide on what you want, and be sure, and it's going to come to you quicker. Okay, so let go of anything toxic and focus on what it is that you do want in your life. All right, but there is some meeting that I'm seeing happening, that it's going to happen very soon for you. Yeah, this situation involves marriage. Okay, so this card, it could be very tricky, this card, because, okay, so for some of you, this person could be involved, or you could be involved, like have a person, and maybe you want to like leave the marriage and you're trying to, that's like where the environment card's coming in. So maybe there's something that needs to change in your environment that's why this person's having patience. Okay, maybe they know you have to change something in your environment, or maybe you're with another person for things to kind of take off with this person. So it could be like a third party in the way. Okay, whether it's with you or with that other person. But overall, it could be like an actual wedding happening. So let's not forget that. So congratulations. Some of you might even get proposed on Valentine's Day. Okay, but the wedding card also comes up when sometimes we need to take a look at, our parents' relationships, or the people that modeled relationships from a very young age in our life. And sometimes, it's like monkey see, monkey do. We see our relationships of our parents, and we might be following the same footsteps. Okay, so if your parents divorced or separated, and maybe you're like attracting like these unavailable partners, sometimes you have to look inside of yourself and say, do I have a fear of commitment, maybe of like something that happened with my parents' marriage, or something that has to do with your parents' union. Okay, so don't forget that. So there could be some healing that needs to happen in regards to that very first like marriage or union that you witnessed when you were a young child with the people that raised you. Okay, so take a look at the dynamics that happen even within like your household, and that might give you some answers to the type of people you're attracting in your life. Okay, especially romantically. All right, let's check out your angel healing. Here we go. All right, so yeah, the wedding card, it could be, but you know what? I'm really getting a strong sense of like some marriage. All right, there's like a marriage in the picture of, because I don't know why. I'm just seeing like this trust card, like she looks like she's wearing a wedding dress. It looks like a wedding dress to me. So there's something that has to do with like a wedding or a marriage for a lot of you. There's some marriage coming up. Oh, that wants to come out. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's something it's for you to have patience. Okay. Love is patient and kind always. All right. So patience is coming up strongly in this reading. So maybe you're seeking a certain outcome. All right. Sometimes the great things in life, like love, mastery, establishing like yourself in the world, like it takes time. And in this day and age, we're used to having things like served to us on a silver or gold platter, on the click of like your computer. You have the answer to something. You order food, it comes to you within like minutes. Yeah, you have access to things really fast. So things that actually are important in our lives, they might take some time. And like it's patience, it's like a lost art, like waiting for things. All right. So maybe you have a little bit of a fear of something, that maybe love won't be in your life, or maybe you have a fear that you'll be alone. This is saying to have faith and trust that everything is happening in divine timing, and to have patience with yourself and also with others. Okay. So try to control, like, and not to like have like an outburst with something, or like some sort of breakdown with something. But this is like, you have patience twice. So however patience, or whatever patience means for you, it's asking for you to wait, and just kind of enjoy life for what it is now. Like, it's like you're unfolding, okay? And the answers you seek, they will come to you. You just need some time. That's what I'm sensing here. So this month will definitely be a month of patience, all right? I'm feeling like the late spring, you might have a more clear idea, but we'll get into the cards then as well. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful month, and happy Valentine's Day. See you next month. Bye-bye.